Hi everybody, it's Teel with TeelTime. Today I'm going to do a tutorial on camel and rabbit pose. And this combination with camel and rabbit is all about total flexibility of the spine. But first I want to address something. My last TeelTime about the lymphatic system, a lot of you may be wondering why I didn't mention lymphatic drainage, which I am certified in, or lymphatic massage, in regard to cancer. And that's for a whole other show, and I do plan on addressing that. But it's a very important and lengthy topic. So I'll talk about that on another TeelTime segment. So today, camel and rabbit, Ustrasana and Sasangasana. This is Kippie, my assistant. This combination is you only do camel and rabbit when you're warmed up or near the end of your yoga sequence. You don't want to do it cold. They complement each other because one is total extension. Camel is total extension of the front of the spine, compression of the back. Rabbit is total extension of the back of the spine and compression of the front. So it's working your endocrine system. Of course, we know thyroid, parathyroid, the spleen, the pancreas, the liver, the adrenals on the kidneys. So these two postures work the endocrine system pretty much completely. Also works the digestive system. It stimulates the digestive system. It's good for constipation. And and it helps alleviate stress. Both of them help do that as well. So first I'm going to talk about camel. Ustrasana. So Ustrasana, you have your knees hip-width distance apart and your feet hip-width distance apart. Try to press your shins into the floor. Make sure that your toes are pointing straight back, and you try to create no gap underneath your ankles. Let me hike it up a little bit here. Your hands are on your sacrum. They're not on your kidneys. Fingers pointing down, thumbs on the outside. Make sure your knees are in alignment. You're going to take a deep inhale breath, full lungs, and push your hips, stomach, thighs forward, and then very carefully relax your head all the way back. And then you go back halfway and stop in the middle. You're breathing. When you reach down with your right hand, you see that there's a heel waiting for you. If there's not one naturally, keep your hands here. I'm breathing, I'm reaching for my heels. Full palm grip, thumbs on the outside fingers, then thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Take a full deep breath. Push your hips, stomach, thighs forward, and lift your chest up. Let your head relax more, and breathe normally. I'm extending my rib cage, my pelvis. I'm stretching my quads. I'm getting full extension in the front, compression in the back. Change. Bring your hands to your lower spine, one at a time. Take a deep inhale breath. Push your hips forward. Chest up, spine straight, head is last to come up. When you drop your head back in a posture, you do not move it again. Once it's back there, leave it there. When you come out of the posture, it's the last thing to come up, okay? This is what we don't do in camel. We never do this. Twist to grab a heel, drop our hips to grab a heel. I no longer have a back bend. I've lost my back bend. So this is better than compromising the integrity of the posture, okay? It won't be long. You'll get flexibility in your spine. You'll be able to grab your heels. Okay. Now, rabbit, Sasangasana. So you just saw that I did a whole back bend, compressing the back, extending the front. Now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to extend the back, compress the front. This is really good. It stimulates the nervous system. It's good for your abdominals. It's good for your biceps and triceps and your shoulders, opening up the shoulder girdle. And it also helps you get a good stretch off your sacrum. It's hard to stretch on your lower spine. Easier up, harder down. So first, your knees are together, your shins are flat, your heels are together, and there's no gap underneath your heels, and your ankles rather. This is when we use a prop, because the pull in this posture is the most important part. The pulling is going to create the stretching. So I grab my heels, my hands are in anatomical position. They're not twisted, you never twist. They're like this. So my thumbs are on the outside, just like Camel. Fingers on the inside. I've got a nice tight grip and I'm not going to lose it. I suck my stomach in extremely. Chin to the chest because I want a round spine. Teeth together, top and bottom. I look up into my chest and I round down front side. Forehead to the knees, the top of my head to the floor. So you're not face planting. Forehead, I say eyeballs sometime to the knees, top of the head to the floor. Exhale, breathing. You lift your hips up, roll forward like a wheel until your arms are straight, like cables on a bridge. If there's a gap between your forehead and your knees, then you walk your knees up one by one to touch the forehead. I'm pulling hard, lifting high with my hips, legs perpendicular to the floor. I pull my shoulders out of my ears, I suck my stomach in more, and I pull harder. Heels are together, shoulders up, sucking my stomach in. Pull, hold for 20 seconds. And change. You come out the exact opposite way you went in, just like every posture. Chin is last to come up, full extension. So, that one's a tough one because everybody's anatomy is different. And so some people can't get their forehead to their knees. I have about a ½ an inch where they're not touching. I have a very short waist. It's from here to here, so my waist is about that long. So it just depends on your anatomy. But the goal is to get that total extension of the spine, of the back of the spine, total compression of the front. You'll get it. You have to make sure you're pulling hard enough and lifting high enough in that posture. There's only 20% of the weight in your head. So if you're feeling a lot of pressure in your neck, you want to lift and pull harder. Lift your butt up higher and pull harder on your heels. If you have any questions about these two postures, or you want to see other postures, write in and let me know. I'll be doing some more tutorials. And in the meantime, have a great day. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time on TeelTime.